wanna keep it low now. If you wanna go, let's go. Let's wrap it up and hit the road. 'Cause I wanna drive through the summer night. And when we
Alright, this is why I love that we homeschool. We left on a Thursday night and we still had some stuff to do for Friday. And here we are in our camper doing school. Isn't this nice? You guys can do school at Lake McConaughy.
After this, I'm going swimming.
Yeah. We were able to find a spot at the campground that Luke was hoping to be able to camp at. We had no reservations made when we were coming here, so that is why we chose to leave Thursday night when Luke decided to take today off. So we could get up here earlier today and grab some of the first come, first serve spots. We just stopped by the campground host. He was really friendly and he pointed out the spots that were still available for us to go ahead and take. And we chose spot number 61. So we are all set up, and actually guys, this is our first time camping at a campground where we have hookups. And what hookups means is you're hooked up to water while you're here, you're hooked up to electric. So we have power, we're not running off of our battery. The other two times that we've taken the camper out, it has been dispersed camping where we have no water. We go ahead and fill our tanks and bring the water in, and we have to use it sparingly. We still use it sparingly with the hookups, but you don't have to worry about your tank becoming empty. And also on the previous two times we were going off of battery use only. So you're very limited. We can't run the air conditioning when we do that. And actually when you camp in Colorado, you really don't need the AC as much, but here it is warmer because we are in Nebraska and it doesn't cool off at night as much. So it is nice to have those amenities that we don't usually do if we go to dispersed camping where there is no electric or water hookups. So that's been fun. But I just made some lunch, so after lunch we will go down to the lake and see what we have available to us. And really quick, here is the lunch I put together for us. These are Lincoln's. These are his wheat-free and gluten-free wraps that he uses with his dairy-free cheese. And then this is mine. This is that cheese wrap that I get from Costco. If you guys want to know what I'm talking about, check out my most recent grocery haul. I'll link it down below. And then I just made regular sandwiches for Kenya and Luke. So I just set everybody's lunch out and I'm gonna have them come grab it. Lunch is ready.
Yay.
Lincoln, I was able to use the microwave this time because we have because we have electricity, and I melted your dairy-free cheese on your wrap for you.
Thank you.
Okay, we just finished lunch. The kids are going to ride their bikes, or try to, down to the lake, and we're gonna just go check it out for a minute. This is gorgeous. The sand is just like we went to the ocean. It is fine sand.
So we saw all these people driving their cars and even some RVs onto the sand, onto the beaches. And so we said, well, if they can do it, and we saw, once we finally saw minivans that were driving out here, we're like, well, if they can do it, we can do it. So we drove our truck right out onto the beach, and it is beautiful out there. The sand feels like Hawaii. Doesn't quite look like Hawaii out there, but it is nice. So we got chairs in the back of the truck, so that worked out perfect. And We're gonna sit out here, fish a little bit, and swim a little bit.
After a while, I'm sensing a smile.
Down the road a little ways to see this beautiful sunset. Got some great pictures of the lake, but the sunset is just gorgeous. It's hard to see behind the trees there, but there's our campsite. Jill's cooking dinner on the outdoor kitchen. Hey, Molly.
Okay, so we just got back from the beach. I am a hot, sweaty mess, but I'm gonna go ahead and fix dinner. And tonight we're gonna do those chicken fajitas. So I'm gonna use the roasted chili lime chicken that I had showed you when I was packing from Costco. And then we're just adding some bell peppers, onions, and mushrooms to that, and then we'll have fajitas. So here we have everything. I have everything cut up. It's chicken, and we've got the butter ready to go. Here's our bread.
Yum.
Fajitas. Luke is so enjoying the air conditioning this trip.
Nice.
That is the difference of having hookups. And just think, guys, we didn't go to the grocery store. This was all in our house.
I've been fishing for about an hour now, and I kept feeling something. I knew something was eating my bait, but I knew it wasn't very big. And this is what I caught. The catch of the day. There's my hand in comparison. You can see he's kind of tiny. You like him, Kenya?
Yeah.
So he's barely hooked, which is perfect, because I think what I'm going to do is let the kids keep him over there in their little
Or in that
lake.
Well,
But unfortunately, nothing big is biting, just these little guys. I don't even know what he is, honestly. I'll have to look him up online and see. It might be like a baby bass or something like that, because he's got a pretty big mouth. But anyway, that's the catch of the day. All 2 inches of him, maybe 3 inches. After I caught the fish, the kids decided to keep him over here and make a little
put him in the
aquarium
bucket.
for him, but they're saving him in the bucket while they're digging out the aquarium. There he is. There's the fish. He's gonna jump out. That's what he's gonna do.
He does, we can easily catch him.
And then Lincoln's digging a big hole here. And our neighbors from the campground actually came by, so that's pretty cool. So they're setting up next to us. They have this awesome tent that goes over their picnic tables, which I love. Jill brought this down for us to use down here. We use this at swim meets a lot, but it's a nice little tent. Just pops right up. You don't have to use any poles or anything. And like, this is so cool. We could just drive our truck right down to the beach, and we have our own little private beach here.
Alright guys, so Luke and the kids went ahead to the beach and I stayed back here at the camper. I had a couple of things I needed to do, and Zoe wasn't feeling very well. She ate something or anything. I wanted to make sure she was doing better, but I've put together a picnic lunch. Luke is heading back here to pick me up, and then we'll go down to the beach. One thing that we have learned that we absolutely love about Lake McConaughy is we can drive right onto the beach, so it makes it even easier. We are not having to carry our stuff or carry chairs for a long walk. And Luke just came and picked me up, and we're gonna show you guys being able to just drive right out to the beach where you are, and you have all the stuff in the back of your car. Sorry guys, it's bumpy. fun as for Luke.
It's like being in a dune buggy. Awesome. You have to watch out for sticks. It's like driving a dune buggy. It's so fun. You could just like go crazy and drive as fast as you want. I mean, within reason. You can't really drive that fast anyway, but it's a lot of fun.
I brought you a root beer.
Thank you.
Now I wouldn't drink it right away because we just drove across with Daddy and it got a little shook up. So
I want to open it.
So guys, here's the lunch I packed. And it looks like Kenya caught a fish. Oh my gosh. How'd you catch that?
Daddy did.
Oh, it's a largemouth bass. Are you having fun?
Yep, we dug that for him.
So we're digging holes. Here's our little beach tent. Lincoln is up there digging a hole. Do you guys like that watermelon? Lincoln, how's that root beer? Alright, so Lincoln and a friend have been digging this hole. I think they're trying to make a private swimming pool. It's right on the water's edge right here, but their goal is to get it emptied out and try and get it filled with water. One of the funnest things has been being able to drive on the beach, and Luke absolutely loves this.
Leaving our beach.
Woohoo!
I hope we come back tomorrow.
Here we go! Dad's having a blast. We made it! We didn't get stuck! We are all packed up Sunday morning and ready to head back home. It's been a great weekend this time, guys. We loved Lake McConaughy, and it was just a great trip. So, fun thing about this, we were driving out this morning and just right in front of the campground where we're at has a little food cart, so we stopped and got some breakfast.